New South Wales Premier Chris Minns joins us now. Good morning to you, Premier.
Thanks, Bridget. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, look, a string of concerning events in your state happening at the moment. Let's get to the attack on the school in Maroubra this morning. What do we know about what's happened there?
Yeah, look, another naked example of racism in our community, completely antithetical to everything that Australia represents in 2025. I think it's just appalling that there's evil people in our community that attack someone else, a complete stranger, on the basis of their race or religion. I'm appalled by it, but I do want to say two things. Firstly, we will throw all our resources at tracking down people responsible for malicious damage, for hate crimes. And secondly, the vast majority of Australians stand united against this appalling behaviour and condemn it completely.
Absolutely. Look, let's get to the alleged attack in Dural, that planned attack involving the caravan full of explosives. What do we know about who might have been involved? Have you had any updates overnight on how the investigation is progressing?
Look, the investigation is massive. I mean, the Counter-Terrorism Command for New South Wales Police are responsible for it. They're working with their counterparts federally. I mean, you were talking about scores of officers with responsibility for this. It is the #1 priority of New South Wales Police. We recognise that this is a significant escalation and it would worry many members of the community. But I want the public to rest assured that, firstly, the caravan is in police custody. Secondly, as has been reported in the media, the owner of the van is in police custody as well, and inquiries continue, and nothing will stop until New South Wales Police have arrested those who are responsible for this. It's a very disturbing set of events.
Can you say whether there are any links that you know about with other anti-Semitic incidents and attacks we've seen in New South Wales?
Yeah, look, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage. I can't speculate about all of the details of the investigation, other than to say that reports of individuals being arrested for other anti-Semitic attacks who may be associated with this potential crime are correct, and they are in police custody. But inquiries continue, and police can't rule out other people being involved as well. Look, I want the public to rest assured that you're talking about very serious, experienced police officers with decades worth of air miles under their belt who are responsible for this investigation, and they're taking it very seriously. The resources of the government and the police are being deployed as we speak.
Given the heightened anxiety in the community right now, can you just explain, Premier, why it was that the public didn't find out until several days after you were briefed? I mean, obviously there are legitimate concerns around the intricacies of the investigation, but for people at home, they might be thinking, hang on a minute, I would have liked to have been told about the scale of this planned attack.
We would release all of the information we possibly could as early as possible, unless it compromised the police inquiry. And that has to be the #1 priority of New South Wales Police and the government. At some points during these complicated investigations, police need to work in a clandestine way, using methods and tactics that they don't speak about publicly. And there's a very good reason for that, so that criminals don't know what police are getting up to when they launch these investigations. Now, I don't want the public to believe that over the last 10 days, police were twiddling their thumbs. The exact opposite was the case in New South Wales. A massive deployment of New South Wales police resources, leaving no stone unturned. But if the public believe that police or the government will issue a media release when they begin a counter-terrorism investigation, that is not going to happen. Sometimes experienced police officers, who, by the way, Bridget, have kept New South Wales safe for 25 years since the September 11 attacks, need to conduct their inquiries away from the media spotlight, and I back their judgment in relation to this 100%.
Yeah, no doubt, but I just wonder whether or not that was a difficult decision for you, given you've got a lot of communities, the Jewish community, really nervous at the moment. Did you have to make a decision not to brief some members of the community who were the alleged target of this planned attack?
Look, the public should know that New South Wales Police have been working with the Jewish community through Operation Shelter and Operation Pearl in relation to malicious damage, fire bombings and community safety for weeks and weeks now. Given the fact that the van was in police custody, it's been reported in the media that the owner of the van was in police custody, and these police need to make these inquiries. The right judgment was made. And look, a lot of the work that police have done over those decades of experience is completely unheralded, but they've foiled terrorist attack, potential terrorist attack after terrorist attack. often unheralded on the front pages of the of the newspaper. But they are diligent, they are thorough, and they are experienced, and their judgment in relation to this, I think, should be backed in.
What do you make of criticism? Yeah, I can see that. This will be my last question before we let you go. What do you make of criticism that the Prime Minister hasn't taken this as seriously as you have? Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't think it's fair. I mean, the public should be aware that security agencies, the AFP, New South Wales Police, other police jurisdictions speak on a daily basis, or just about a daily basis, about these ongoing inquiries. We work incredibly closely with the federal government, and that's the way the public would expect counter-terrorism investigations to take place. There couldn't be a higher priority. These are very disturbing reports, and I can assure the public that at every level of government in the state, we are taking it incredibly seriously. I spoke to the Prime Minister this morning. I'd probably speak to him every day over the last 10 days about a different aspect of these inquiries. Politics needs to be put to one side, and we just need to focus on the police inquiry right now.